Harvest is ongoing in the Boli lands of Port Loko in the northwest region. The area is one of the heartlands of rice production in Sierra Leone. But as Sori Ibrahim reports, farmers there have raised concern over the cost of machines to harvest their rice fields and are urgently calling on the government for support.
This is a combined harvester working on one of the farms of the Bure International Rural Project, a community-led project in Port Loko district. Coordinator of the project, Abdul Kemosise, said this machine is working at a huge cost that he as a farmer is grappling to afford.
They pay for this machine for the harvester 3 million euros for a day. Saying for a day only for 8 hours.
I paid 3 million leones to move this machine from Port Loko town to this farm. That money, according to the service provider, was a transport or moving allowance. In addition, I paid 15 million leones at the office for 5 days, 3 million leones per day. I am also responsible for fueling the machine, and I am required to buy 60 liters of diesel every day.
Plus 3 rubber fuel, which is 60 liters per day.
Machines as these are said to be owned by the government, but are managed by service providers who rent them out to farmers. This arrangement, according to Chief Agriculture Officer Port Loko District, Charles Bangura, is due to the shift in the way the Ministry of Agriculture supports farmers with inputs and implements.
Over the years, we used to supply farmers free of cost. We supply them seed rice, supply them tools, supply them fertilizer at a free cost. But the status of the farmers supported is the same, it remains the same. There is no change. We want them to develop, we want to see a change in their lives. We decided to change that policy, giving free input. We came up with a policy, and the policy was farm for business.
In the last 3 years, the district's agriculture chief said there has been no direct support from the government to farmers due to the shift in policy. Although recently Port Loko was allocated 1,000 hectares under the ongoing Food Systems Resilience Project (FSRP) by the World Bank. Abdul said his project was supported with 60 hectares out of 250 hectares that he cultivated, and Marine Erika Kamara, another farmer, benefited with 40 hectares. But this, they said, also came late.
May they help on time.
The ministry needs to support the farmers on time. As I speak to you, I have not received the seeds I was promised. Had I depended on those seeds, I would have failed. And if the farmers failed, government would not achieve its objective.
If we, the farmer, fail, the president not going to achieve goal.
The current policy, according to the Minister of Agriculture, is farm for business, and that means farmers are expected to fend for themselves and depend less on government for support. However, most of the farmers are smallholder farmers who continue to depend heavily on government for support, saying they cannot succeed without government support.
For let government put more help and emphasis directly to we the farmers and for
we need government to support the farmers directly. We need machinery and financial support. We are calling on the President and the Minister of Agriculture to support the real farmers, those on the field. We are also calling on the World Bank for more support.
We will call on World Bank again for more help.
These calls are coming at a time majority of the rice fields are due for harvest, and any further delay would be catastrophic for farmers, as Abdul. The district agriculture officer, however, has assured that the ministry would engage service providers to review and standardize their price to enable farmers harvest their fields. He further urged farmers to mobilize community labor for their farms. Port Loko is one of the country's heartlands for rice production, with hundreds of bolly lands scattered all over the districts. But farmers, as Abdul, fear that the current policy of the ministry threatens their survival and would soon be forced to go out of business before they could even begin. Suri Ibrahim, SLBC, Freetown.